And a lot more want to know why.
Okay. I warned you.
Once you know, you can't unknow.
Hey, this is serious.
It is. So stop playing childish games. Look, I have no clue what happened to them.
I can see you.
Somebody wiped all the CCTV footage.
You wanna see me?
We have a serious problem here.
What the heck?
Turn around!
If I find you...
No!
It's game over.
We trap him, we beat his ass.
This is Kate Sanderson, horror actress based in the UK. Please check out Gruesome Herzog's interviews and reviews. They are awesome.
This is actress Nicola Wright from the UK. Please check out Gruesome Herzog's interviews and reviews. They are awesome.
This is actor Stephanie Lodge from the UK. Please check out Gruesome Herzog's interviews and reviews. They are awesome.
Tonight's episode, we're going to talk about a film called The Mousetrap in 2024. A 1 hour, 20-minute comedy horror released August 6, 2024. It's Alex's 21st birthday, but she's stuck at the amusement arcade on a late-night shift. So her friends decide to surprise her, but a masked killer dressed as Mickey Mouse decides to play a game of his own with them, which she must survive. Directed by Jamie Bailey, written by Simon Phillips. Here's the cast. Simon Phillips as Mickey and Tim Collins. Sophie McIntosh as Alex Fenn. Madeline Kellman as Jaina. Ben Harris as Ryan. Callum Suick as Marcus. Mirelli Gagne as Gemma. And the cast goes on. Folks, I was anticipating the Winnie the Pooh movie, along with Cocaine Bear, and I really wanted to see this, and I am glad that I did, because Mickey Mouse is one badass motherfucker. Now, that being said, their manager told them that told these two girls that they have to stay late because a party of 8 are coming in, and they were like bummed out that they had to stay. Well, it turned out that it was her friends that put this together. So the manager just has no idea that they're not kids, that they're actually adults. Now, my one question to you would be, why would there be kids that late at night anyways? But, okay. Everything's going fine. The manager goes into his office and he's watching the old Mickey Mouse cartoons. Steamboat Willie, or how the hell it was. And something happens. Weird. Cool and badass. Now you have a killer Mickey on the loose. Now this isn't just some person in a Mickey Mouse costume that is going around killing. He can teleport. Impressive fucking movie. Because everyone's locked in, but Mickey can go outside. It's just fucking awesome. Brutal kills, great kills, nice storyline, fun film, great acting. So basically it's Mickey Mouse in his old 1920s Mickey Mouse mask is just killing these kids one by one. Now the ending of this film is going to surprise you. It surprised me. Because one of the main girls in this movie, well, I'll let you watch it and you tell me. Fucking brilliant. So if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It's The Mousetrap in 2024. This is well worth a watch. This is Gruesome Herzog. I give this film a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed this one. Quite surprised. I thought it was just a movie that wanted to use Mickey Mouse just for the hell of it, but it's well worth a watch once again. That being said, this is Gruesome Herzog, and I'm out of here.
Coming soon from the wonderful world of Willie. Set sail for an adventure like no other. Meet Steamboat Willie. He's wacky, he's wicked, and he's whistling his way into your heart. Literally. Home! All aboard the Staten Island Ferry. Willie's world of mischief and mayhem. But he's not taking this trip alone. Willie is joined by a group of unsuspecting passengers, along with 5 fearless friends: Cindy, Bella, Jazzy, Ariana, and Rory.
Let's get this jungle cruise going!
From the producers of Terrifier 2 and 3.
We're all gonna die!
When their dream voyage turns into a nightmare, they'll have to work together to survive the night and find their happily ever after. This is no fairy tale.
It's the happiest place on earth.
Screamboat, in theaters April 2nd for a limited time. Get tickets today.
I want to be where the people are.
Hey, I'm David Ryan Keith, director of Redwood Massacre and the new film Primal Games, out May 6th, I might add. You're listening to Gruesome Herzog.
Hello everyone. The review we're going to talk about today is a movie that I've been waiting for, but I was very skeptical about it. It's called Screamboat in 2025. 1 hour and 42 minute comedy horror, released April 2nd of 2025. Storyline: on the last ferry of the night in New York, passengers and crew are hunted by a merciless rat. And what should have been a peaceful crossing turns into a bloody massacre. Directed by Stephen LaMorte, written by Matthew Garcia Dunn and Stephen LaMorte. Here's the cast. Tyler Posey as radio operator Mike, David Howard Thornton as Screamboat Willie, Sarah Kopkin as Ilsa Arndell, Kaylee Hyman as Cindy, Amy Schumacher as EMT Amber, and Jesse Cove as Lieutenant Diaz, and the cast goes on. You know, there's this Mickey Mouse craze going on. Mousetrap was the first one. I quite enjoyed that one. There's a bunch more. Heart Willie, so forth and so forth. I really wanted to see this, but like I said before, I was very skeptical. David Howard Thornton seems to be able to do movies in costumes. What a lucky gig that is, right? Don't have to remember no lines, just perform your creepy self. Meaning he's in the Terrifier franchise, he was in Streamer, he was in that Grinch horror movie, the mean one, and now he's in this one. And what's different about this one is it's him playing Screamboat Willie, but it's shrunken down to a little mouse. Rat, however. Now, it's a comedy horror, obviously, and there was one excellent scene in this movie. I actually made the clip. You can catch it on my Substract information. There's a clip there of him in the forklift and the 2 girls. So basically, they're on this ferry in New York City. Very cool scenery, shot very well, great cast. But this rat, this Screamboat Willie, was released from a chest. Supposedly he's been in there for like 60 years. Him and the captain of the ship were good friends. His captain falls overboard. He's miserable. His best friend is gone. And he gets locked in this chest and comes to modern day where he's set free and all hell breaks loose. Basically, he wants to go find his captain. It's kind of weird. And along the way, you have a bunch of people on this ferry that's getting killed one by one. Very cool ways of being killed. To me, it's nothing special. I mean, it was watchable. It was fun. But it really has really bad humor, I think. It was kind of corny. I guess they have to make it to where it fits the script or whatever, but A lot of goofy scenes, but the Screamboat Willie character I thought was cool. I mentioned earlier about the forklift scene I thought was fun. You had these two goofy girls doing this funny face, whatever, and he comes up, he hears them, so he hops on the forklift, and he couldn't get it working, so he's getting pissed off, and he realizes the key, he has to turn it on. I mean, there was some cool parts in this movie. Overall, the movie was fun to watch. It wasn't what I expected to be, and it wasn't nothing that I would, brag home about. It's just entertaining, and it's whatever. So that being said, if you haven't seen it, I'm pretty sure everybody has, or mostly has seen it. But I'm going to give my taste on it. It's Screamboat in 2025. Again, it's watchable. There are some good scenes in here, and there's also some dumb, goofy scenes. That being said, this is Gruesome Herzog. I give this movie a 7 out of 10. It is what it is. Check it out for yourself. This is Gruesome Herzog, and I'm out of here.
Why is my therapist here?
Leave me alone! Mimi, please! We're doing this because we care about you.
I found these and the television in the basement. We thought it would be a really good substitute instead of your phone.
What the hell?
There's some killer out there, and he's killed the gun. He's gonna kill me. Don't go now. Legend has it that the tape was created by a sailor who became a mad scientist.
Hello everyone. The movie we're going to talk about today is called Mouseboat Massacre in 2025. Directed by Andrea M. Cantanello and written by Harry Boxley. Here's the cast. Kathy DeCuto as Connie, Joseph Ems as Nigel Jackson, Keith Isles as Stu Jackson, Lauren Leopard as Mimi, Atlanta Moreno as Phoenix, and Shalia Reagan as Sarah, and the cast goes on. Here's the storyline. The story follows a young woman battling a drug addiction who suddenly begins to see a mutated mouse, human hybrid, who infests her life. Those around her begin to drop like flies. As you know, there's a bunch of mouse movies. Here's one from the UK, as I said, called Mouseboat Massacre, which I enjoy films from the UK. Basically, the storyline is you have a family that has their daughter, brings their daughter to this country home because she has a drug problem. And they stick her in this room with a box of old VHS tapes. And on one of those VHS tapes was a video of Steamboat Willie. Well, of course, that takes a dark turn. She had a brother that met this girl at this gas station on their way to the house. It's him and the girl goes out on a date, and lo and behold, there is this mutated human hybrid killer mouse. So basically, she's trying to tell people that her brother's in danger, but nobody believes her, saying that she's trying to trick people because of, her drug problem. And this mouse is killing left and right. I don't mind these films whatsoever. It's independent. It's in the UK. It's a fun film. I mean, again, it's your choice of which ones that you like, but you know, it's worth a while watch. So, again, shot in the UK. I'm a big fan of Harry Boxley. He's a great writer. Quite a few good movies he's done. So if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Mouseboat Massacre in 2025. Hey, it's a matter of opinion. You know, don't be afraid to watch it. Just go into it open-minded. That being said, this is Gruesome Herzog. I give this film a 7 out of 10. That being said, this is Gruesome Herzog, and I'm out of here. Yikes.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me present the Fun Fair!
Let's try this. Let's see who can find the best body parts by midnight. Look everywhere. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter who they belong to, as long as they are perfect.
What? Undo. What? Oh. We gotta go. They killed one of them. Jesus.
Hello everyone, my next review tonight is called Mouse of Horrors in 2025, released January 25th. Storyline: in an east side town, chaos erupts as Dr. Rupert's monstrous creation stalks the night, harvesting body parts for a sinister purpose. No one is safe. Directed by Brendan Petrizzo, written by the talented Harry Boxley and Mark Gottlieb. Here's the cast. Louis Santer as the killer, Stephen Staley as the bear, Chris Lines as Dr. Rupert, Natasha Tassini as Chloe, Ali Moreno as Kim, Aaron Sanderson as Meg, Rosie Edwards as Lucy, Harry Gubello as Charlie, Nicola Farrell as Brandy, Jake Watkins as Jake, the lovely Danielle Scott as Taylor, and the cast goes on. Once again, I'm very familiar with Danielle Scott. I've seen her in a bunch of films in the UK. She is phenomenal. Now, let's get to the story. Mouse of Horrors in 2025, once again, is a UK production. Phenomenal films in UK. Now, Mouse of Horrors, the killer is wearing a old, looks like Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse. And the bear is actually looks like Winnie the Pooh. Now don't take it too far. Nothing to do with the Winnie the Pooh movies. One thing I will say about this film, the killer, who is actually Mickey Mouse, was phenomenal in here. He was just a great character. A lot of good kills. The bear, Winnie, had some moments in the film. It is more based on the killer more than the bear. And I can see why. Dr. Rupert created these humans to monsters. They're his kids. And the purpose of them is to get body parts from women, like their hair and etc. In the meantime, these bunch of friends, on the seaside, just minding their own business. And here comes Mickey / the killer. Some of the kill scenes was phenomenal. Now, one thing I will say that kind of reminded me of the old Italian films where the sound effects were overbearingly loud. If you're not used to or understand independent film, that probably would annoy you, like the running, the loud steps, or the sound effects for stabbing and all is pretty loud. Bothered me a little bit, but not enough to ruin the film, only because if you get past that part of it, by watching this killer, this mouse, how he just dances and moves around, and it's a very fucking cool killer. Then later on in the movie, Dr. Rupert decides to have the bear and the mouse fight, which I find that interesting. And then, of course, they go back and forth, and of course, there's always going to be a winner. I'm not going to say who, what, when, and where. I want you guys to watch this, but keep in mind, this is not a super high-budget film. It's an independent, borderline, mediocre, budget. It's nothing spectacular. I enjoyed this. Again, the sound effects was kind of a little bit distracting at some points, but overall the movie was phenomenal. I quite enjoyed the running around and the dancing and the creepy laughing from this Mickey Mouse, the killer. So definitely check it out. Mouse of Horrors in 2025. And once again, a great job by Stephen Staley as the bear. Louis Santer, let's talk about him. I never seen him before or heard of his name before, but he was phenomenal as the killer. I mean, his body movements, the way he moved, the way he killed, the way he danced, it's a very creepy, crazy, psychotic mouse. So there you go, folks. Definitely check it out. This is Gruesome Herzog. I give this film an 8.5 out of 10. Again, if you have to get past the sound effects. They're a little loud, a little obnoxious, but all in all, it's a very cool film. That being said, this is Gruesome Herzog, and I'm out of here.
Rule number 1, always follow the best story. And the haunting of Screamboat Willie is by far the best story, yeah?
I mean, if something really evil is actually there, then, I don't know, maybe we shouldn't disturb it. If it really is Willie, or the spirit of Willie, or whatever, then his age wouldn't matter. What do you mean? Pure evil never dies. Oh.
Hello everyone, this is Gruesome Herzog. Next movie we're going to talk about today is called I Heart Willie in 2024. A 1 hour 28 minute horror released February 26, 2025. Storyline. In this horrific original story of the most beloved cartoon character of modern times, an obsessed fan of Steamboat Willie leads her friends into a deadly mousetrap where pure evil seeks to harvest their skin. Wow. Directed by Alejandro G. Algray, written by David Vaughn. Here's the cast. Maya Luna as Nora, Sergio Rogato as Daniel, Daniela Porras as Jess, Nico Camacho as Nico, David Vaughn as Willie, and the cast goes on. You know, I've seen, this is, I think, what, the fourth Steamboat Willie movie. And this is based in Mexico. So that's the difference between the other two. There's one from England, America, of course. So storyline here is a bunch of friends, ghost chasers, goes to this house, this in the woods type thing, searching for the ghost of Willie. Mouseboy. Mouseboy was treated very badly as a boy, and of course he grows up, and now he's wearing this Mickey Mouse mask, terrorizing anybody who comes near him. I mean, we're talking gore to the gore to the gore. The cast was great. The storyline was cool. I was taken back by this one because I wasn't quite sure. I mean, of all the versions of the Willie movies I've watched, this takes a different spin because somebody in this group of people have another story to tell. Fucking amazing film. It turned out to be really, really sharp. I really enjoyed it, especially when you get to the whole way to the towards the end of the movie, you start figuring out who's what and what is what. And legs getting cut off to skin being taken off. It has everything you want. Great gore. It's a really fun film. And then there's one scene in the movie that I really find interesting. I actually posted a clip on my YouTube channel where she says, "Stop being a baby, everybody dies." Fucking brilliant film. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It's well worth a watch. Everything you want to see is in this. It's just an amazing film. It really is. Especially when you find out that one of the characters is not who they seem to be. That being said, this is Gruesome Herzog. I give this film an 8 out of 10. I was really shocked by it. I really enjoyed it. It's better than what I thought it was going to be. So there you go, folks. Check out my YouTube channel. You can see some clips of the movie on there as well. Just look for the videos and tell me what you think. That being said, this is Gruesome Herzog, and I'm out of here.